everyone, and welcome back to another cozy fall long play. Today we're going to finish off our farmland by building a windmill to accompany our barn. So grab a warm drink and get cozy because we have a big project to complete today. So we have made some really good progress around this base. Last episode we built this enchanting room, which we should be able to use again because as you can see we have 29 levels. We just need a little bit more and we can enchant something else. So I think the focus for today though is going to be on this farmland. I think if we build a windmill, this will kind of wrap up and complete the area. We have this really nice barn that's home to our cows, and it was home to our sheep. However, as you can see, some catastrophe happened. Not sure where they all went. Not looking at you, dude. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Well, I guess this is now home to a pig and a wolf. It looked like he was literally about to attack the pig, but he thought better. He thought better. All right, well, we have a lot of stuff to do today to get this windmill in place. Honestly, I would say that we don't really need to collect that many resources. We're pretty good for that. The one problem with this area, though, is that it needs a little bit of terraforming. Ideally, this would be honestly a perfect spot for a windmill. However, I'm a little bit picky in the sense that, like, I don't really want the windmill to be directly in line with the barn, especially because we're not really expanding this farmland towards the back area. So if we were to like nestle it back, I feel like it would almost feel a little bit awkward because we would have to fill out stuff behind here. So instead, I was kind of taking a look around this area and I was like, oh, I feel like closer to here, in line with this area, would be a little bit better. That way we get a little bit of a circular shape with our farmland and it feels more closed off. So it requires a lot more terraforming, a lot more work in that sense. However, I think we could get the job done. I just realized I'm not wearing my armor because I was just trying to do that nice little intro for you all. Completely forgot I wasn't wearing it. So we got that back on. And I would say what we kind of focus on first is honestly, I think maybe gathering up some dirt. I know I have some back at the base. However, I don't think I have enough. So I'm going to start terraforming a little bit of this area. And I'm thinking with all of the dirt we can get, we can probably do a pretty good job of kind of fixing this up. I hope. I was kind of thinking the next tool that we have to enchant though. I was gonna do the axe, but now I'm like, ooh, should I just risk it and try to get the shovel enchanted? Because we have a lot of shoveling to do. And although a diamond shovel is nice, it definitely is not as good unless it has efficiency. So I don't know. Kind of been contemplating using it on that. Let's get rid of some of these trees. Gonna have to go sleep. I think I dropped my second bed in my storage, which I did clean up, by the way. We had a pretty big mess after the enchanting setup. After we finished that, and I went through all of it, I sorted it again, and you know what? Very thankful I did, because it makes these projects so much easier in the end. I'm becoming a little bit of an organized person, finally. Took me long enough, honestly. Alright, let's get on over to sleep. You know what? This could have been the culprit for how the wolf got in. I can't believe it. I cannot believe it. We're actually gonna need quite a bit of wool for today, but honestly, there's a plains close by. I'm not even gonna bother bringing sheep back. It's just too much work. We're gonna go over to the plains after and just gather it that way. We did that in the last episode. We needed a little bit of wool, and it worked out well for us. So we'll just do that again today. And before we head back to our farmland, let's grab a couple things since we're here. We'll get these seeds. We'll get a couple of chests. Put some of this in here. And maybe some iron, coal. And I think that should be it for now. Oh wait, no, dirt. Dirt, sorry, I was having a moment there. I was like, what do I need again? Alright, so we got some dirt and seeds. Perfect. Exactly what we need. So, we'll worry about all of the resources later for what we have to build with. Right now, I think, just because we're terraforming, we'll just worry about the dirt and all of the wheat and stuff. So let's pop down a couple chests around here. And let's toss in the wheat, or sorry, the seeds there. The dirt I'm gonna keep in my inventory. We're gonna need that. And let's continue terraforming some of this stuff. I'm gonna try to maybe get rid of some of this. Just because I don't want there to be like a giant hill blocking the view of the windmill. I want the windmill to sit a little bit higher if possible. So we might as well get rid of these. Plus it'll give us some dirt. So it's kind of a win-win. This shovel is definitely a lot slower than I remembered. I'm very, very tempted to just honestly go get a couple more levels by mining some coal and enchanting this, but I don't know. I feel like the axe will come in handy too. Then again, the axe is really running low on steam. We might have to do some more mining for diamonds, honestly. I'm gonna finish up this layer and maybe we'll go into some caves real quickly and gather up just a little bit of coal so we can level up and get a little bit more XP so we can enchant this thing. We've got about I would say one more episode left after this one, so it's like I said in the last episode, this series is so short on time in some ways that it's best just to send it with the enchantments and just get them done, you know? Alright, let's do that instead. Let's put our dirt away really quickly. And I'm gonna go into some caves and try to get just a little bit more coal. Just a bit. I think this should be a good entrance. I don't know. There's one back here that we saw the other day. Oh, this one. This one had tons of coal in it. Yeah. Okay. Now we're rolling. Oh. Just gonna avoid the zombies, if I can. Honestly, I probably mined like half of it already. Oh, there's some. Perfect. What do we have on this again? Efficiency and unbreaking. Okay. This zombie is just relentlessly chasing me, so... Sounds like there might be another one, I'm not sure. Another alternative we could have done was honestly feed the cows. That would have gotten us some XP, but... I find mining for coal gives you just like a ton. It's wild. Like, look at that, one vein and we're almost there. Don't want to go too far down. Oh, there's some. Ooh, iron. Don't mind if I do. Do not mind if I do. Small little vein. That was not much. Just need a little bit more. Oh! Oh my. Oh my. Got the zombies. We got the skeletons. The whole gang is here today. Oh, and a creeper, of course. Oh, jeez. Oh, no. Okay. I just let creepers explode. Honestly, as long as you're within distance so they don't hurt you, I just let it happen. Of course, unless it's, like, near my build. But if it's in a cave, what's the harm, you know? Just let them go. Oh! That was too close to me, though. Okay, there's a lot going on. I am so sorry. Oh, we made it to level 30. Yes, let's go. Okay. Oh, there's a geode. And so much iron. Listen, I'm a big fan of caving. Even though that was a little bit terrifying, I'm a big fan of doing this stuff, so... Very nice. I don't think we really need anything from a geode right now. I'm not gonna crack into it. We found one earlier, too. We have a little bit of extra amethyst, which I was gonna use in our last build. Never ended up doing that, though. Looks to me like we've already kind of scoped this place out, though. Alright, I'm gonna grab this little last bit of iron. And let's go back up and enchant our shovel. As much as I would love to just cave all day, we've got lots and lots of work to do, so let's get back up and out of here. I think this is the entrance I was just looking at and before. We found that big entrance and I was like, oh no, I don't want to go down there. Well, now this is our exit, so. Make a nice little staircase and where are we? Oh, the barn's probably over here. Okay. Not bad, not bad. Yeah, I see structure. There we go. The watchtower saved us. All right, let's enchant our shovel. Let's just do it. Lapis. Where'd I put you? There you are. Let's pop that in there. Pop this here. Unbreaking 3 and Fortune 3? What? I honestly... Okay. I mean, efficiency would have been nice, but honestly, I will take the unbreaking. I did want that because... This thing is gonna degrade so fast. I was just hoping that it would be paired with something that made sense, like efficiency, but I guess we're not so lucky today. I'm gonna pop some of these stones in our chests real quickly, just so they're not in our inventory, we're not clogging them up, and then we will get back to all of the terraforming. Plus, I need to grab my bed. I think that would be good as well. Mob loot. Let's toss this stuff away. Iron, pop that in. We've come across a healthy supply of iron during this series. It's been very nice. Stonecutter we always need, so I'm going to grab that. Just to have it for whenever we're ready. I think that should be okay. Okay, let's drop all of this stuff over here so we have it ready to go. Got our little station ready. Boop, boop, and boop. Perfect. And I guess all we really have to do now is just keep getting rid of, like, chopping down all of these trees and terraforming, and then we're good to go. I think I might keep some of these here. Like this one I'm gonna get rid of. But having some trees sprinkled throughout the field would look really nice, especially because these trees drop all of like the fall leaves. I think that would look really cute. So I'm gonna try to maintain some of these trees. We're also gonna have to plant some back for sure. And it is nighttime. I'm not messing around with creepers. You saw what just happened with the last few, so I am going to bed. Alright, let's chop down a couple more of these trees, and then we'll get to terraforming. And I think I'm gonna leave this layer right here because the above layer is 1 block higher, so that should be perfect. I'm just gonna trim a little bit more right here, and then we should be good to go. Perfect. So let's put some of this stuff away, and then we will grab all of our dirt. I don't even think this is going to be nearly enough, to be honest. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab a little bit of this water as well. We'll just create a little water spot right here so I don't forget. And then we're going to torch up some of this because I'm not going to fill it all in. I'm just going to do the layer that needs to be filled in. Usually I try my best to like close off every single gap, but because we don't have that much dirt, I'm just gonna do it do a little bit of patchwork instead. You know what? This is literally in the wrong spot. This is right where I need to go. Hold on a second. Let's fix this up a little bit. I feel like this isn't really going to be touched because I like the level that it's on, so we'll just do this and then I'll patch that up. So let's make this kind of join up here. Actually, there we go. Join that up, and then we've got to expand this out a little bit. I'm going to try my best to make it look a little bit more circular, like rounded. I would say that maybe we have to go this far for this level. Yeah, and then we could join it up with this piece right here. That would probably be good. I feel like that should be okay. Maybe I might expand this out just a little bit more because I'm picturing the windmill going like right in this spot. So I want to give it a little bit more breathing room just in case we decide to do that. I feel like that's perfect. Okay, now we just have to fill in this area and then we're good to go. I'm gonna leave a couple little water holes right here. The worst part is you're not gonna see it. The water is gonna spill down into this area. Actually, you know what? I might just do that just because the sound of running water, if we have that, it's gonna absolutely drive me nuts. So I'm at least gonna try to fix that up a little bit. Yeah, I feel like terraforming this was definitely the right choice. It kind of also just opened up the space a little bit more. I think it'll look much better in the end. I'm gonna add a little bit more to the layer above right here, and then we should be good. We are gonna need a little bit more dirt, definitely, but that's okay. I'm gonna torch up this area underneath as well, just in case. I think we're ready to roll. So in the last episode, we talked about some of the cozy things we all like to do in the fall, and one of those things for me was video games. I mentioned that I was getting back into gaming on my off time, and you all gave me some really great suggestions for games in the comments, which I have added to a list, and I'm definitely going to be trying some of them out. So the game that I started this weekend was Hollow Knight, and I'd played this game before. I remember really enjoying it, so I saw it on Game Pass, and I was like, ooh, why don't I give that a shot again? And oh my gosh, I forgot how beautiful and fun that game is. Honestly, the soundtrack is incredible. The visuals are so beautiful. I've kind of fallen in love with it all over again. I also don't think I ever fully beat it on my first playthrough, so I'm gonna try my best to actually finish the game, because I only got to, I think it was one of the bigger cities, and then I had stopped. So a lot of it's still pretty new to me. But yeah, I highly recommend checking that game out, especially if you're into platformers. It is a bit of a challenge, but honestly, it's very rewarding when you figure it out as well. Oh no, I'm out of dirt. Okay, we're so close to getting this done. All right, I think what I'm gonna do is maybe terraform a little bit of this. I'm trying to think, where should I... Do I want to get rid of all of this stuff? I kind of like this hill behind. I think it'll look really nice. I think maybe what I need to do is just pull dirt from somewhere else. Can't really think of anything that needs to be terraformed at our base right now, so I'm just gonna go over here, grab some dirt. Correct me if I'm wrong, but like the grass pieces break. It takes a little bit longer to break them than dirt, right? Seems like it. The actual dirt blocks are a bit faster, I believe, so I'm just gonna do this. Really messing up with this area here, but shh, don't tell anybody. I'm desperate. Oh yeah, now we're rolling. Now we are rolling. Okay, we're gonna need a lot more than that. So I'm gonna go to sleep quickly, and then we will grab a little bit more. Oh yeah, you can already see the flatness has really fixed up this area already. That giant hill here was totally killing that line of sight. And now it looks so much better. Alright, let's toss some of that stuff away. And cannot sleep yet. So I will place a little bit more dirt until, you know what? Nope. Why do I have the worst? I was gonna say the best. I do not have the best judgment for when I have to go to bed in this game. Literally, if I had waited 2 seconds, I would have been fine. I don't know what it is about that. Okay, we have just a little bit more dirt to collect, and then we are good to go. Probably, I would say another stack or two. So over the weekend, I have been playing, well, I was playing Hollow Knight, like I mentioned earlier, but I was also playing some Fortnite, been getting back into that. We kind of fell off in the last season, just because things felt a little bit too chaotic with the update with like the jungle. I don't know if anybody plays Fortnite, but the last part of the chapter was very chaotic, but they brought back the OG season, which I played a little bit of quite a few years ago. Not much though, so it's not a huge nostalgic trip for me, but it's still actually been quite enjoyable to revisit some things that are a little bit familiar to me. So we've been having fun with that. However, over the weekend, I told myself that I would kind of try to get used to using hotbar keys. So using like the actual numbers on the hotbar, scrolling through items like this, instead of using my scroll wheel, because that's what I've been used to all along. And I feel like it's kind of, I guess, hindered my skill in Fortnite a little bit. And also in Minecraft, because a lot of people I know just used the hotbar keys, and I've never really been used to it. So I've been giving it a shot. I'm trying to get used to it, and I think I'm doing an okay job. I don't know if anybody else in the comments has like struggled with the same thing, I just found it very confusing, probably because I never took the time to learn. But now that I'm learning, I've gotten a little bit better at it. I still fumble a little bit, and I think I need to figure out the correct hotbar placement for me, what works best, but we're getting there, we're getting there. It's just one of those things that has like literally taken me years to, I just never considered that it would be more efficient, because I think the learning curve for me, for some reason, for hotbar keys, I could never really figure it out. So I was like, learning will be too much of a hassle. But honestly, I started this weekend and I feel like I'm already improving a bit. It's just one of those things that for some reason, I just slept on it, you know? All right, we just have this little bit to patch up and maybe a little bit more around here, but I think we're mostly good. Never hurts to have a little bit of extra dirt just in case. Let's see. So, this looks pretty good to me. I don't know. I kind of like this. I do like this. I'm kind of picturing like the windmill going, whoops, maybe around here then. So if it's placed around here, might need a little bit more dirt along here. Just fill this out just a tiny bit more. I don't want it to sit too far back, I don't think. We want it to have a little bit of breathing room. I don't know. Placement I always stress about placement in Minecraft, probably a little bit too much. I find that I overthink it. But at some point you just have to send it, you know? Let's see. Got a little bit more so I can scaffold up. I think maybe even a little bit back, diagonally back, would be nice, and have like a nice pathway up to it surrounded by wheat. Let's see, maybe closer to around here. I think this would be a little bit of a better spot. Probably could push it back even further. We'll see though. I can't be too picky, you know? I think that's a good placement. A little bit more push back so it doesn't feel too forward here. Otherwise it felt like it was creeping on the edge. That allows us to get a nice little path with some wheat surrounded by it. And I think that's pretty much good. Let me scope it out a little bit more by going over here. I need to eat. I need some steak. There we go. Yeah, I think that's a good placement. We've got a nice, like good breathing room around it on all sides. I think that's ideal. Okay, perfect. So we terraformed everything that we needed except this sand. This sand has to go, unfortunately. We're gonna have to get rid of this. But other than that, we're pretty much good to go. Honestly, the terraforming did not take as long as I thought it would. I really did think it would be a little bit more time consuming than that. But we seem to get it done pretty quickly. All we need to do is get rid of some of this sand. Maybe just this layer. Honestly, might as well just go full send. Get rid of all of it. Goodbye, sand. Goodbye. We no longer need you. Okay, perfect. Might as well collect this because we might end up needing it for some windows or something. Leave no resource behind, honestly. Alright, we'll dump the sand in here, put our seeds in there. There's our dirt. And I think that's pretty much it for this area. Okay, so I'm not gonna bother with filling out the field yet. I think what we should do is maybe do the build first, actually. So we should probably grab our supplies for this. Now, I think I have mostly everything I need. I just have to double check the storage. We might need a little bit more spruce and oak. Just like all of these other builds, we're sticking in theme with all of with the block palettes. So I'm gonna be doing deep slate for the bottom of the windmill. We're gonna go oak and spruce again, but I think on top what we're gonna do, because we did deep slate roofs on this one, we have a nice granite and brick roof over here. I think we're gonna stick with that theme for the top of the windmill tower, just to keep everything in line with one another. I really like how themed this area has become. So what we're gonna need is some clay, bricks, maybe a little bit of terracotta. We're gonna need granite. I think that probably should be enough. Decorational we won't worry about yet. Spruce. Ooh, how much do we have? We've got 2 stacks. Not bad. We always need barrels. We always need oak. I think I'm gonna forego the dark oak for this one, because we're using deep slate. I want this to be a little bit brighter than some of the things we've got going on with our other builds. I'll put away this birch slab. Don't know why I grabbed that. I think that should be good. Any of the detailed stuff we can come back for after, which we'll need, but I think we're good for now. Alrighty. Let's go bring this stuff over, drop it off. And I think we might have to collect a couple more things. We're gonna have to go collect some deep slate from our, from the mining outpost as well, because that's where we keep it all now. Dirt, you can go down here. We'll start with all of the wood right here. And then put all of the granite over here. Bricks. We're probably gonna have to grab a little bit more clay. Oh, I need some furnaces too. We'll worry about that in a second though, after we grab all of the stuff that we need. Yeah. Okay, perfect. All right, so we got our space picked out. We got most of our stuff in here. So I think we should start by maybe collecting a little bit more spruce, and then we're gonna need a lot of clay. And the sun is definitely gonna set. I will bring my bed with me this time, because we're gonna have to head on. Actually, we're gonna have to head on over here. Might as well chop down some of these trees. Probably 1 or 2 will do the trick. All right, let's get chopping. It's pretty much nighttime now. I did not time this properly. I have really been struggling with the day and night. All right. Oh, I fell into a pit that I had created. I honestly did choose a really weird spot to dig out all the dirt there. Oh boy. All right, let's continue on chopping this tree. So another game that I had thought about playing, I've seen a couple, I've seen really good reviews about it. I don't remember if I mentioned it in the last video, was Dave the Diver. I've seen a little bit of gameplay. I really want to play it. However, I was kind of thinking about playing it on my second channel. Just a just a little reminder that I do have a second channel where currently me and Blockdown are playing Diversity. It's a Minecraft map with a bunch of challenges, but I have been putting my old VODs, my Twitch VODs up there, but I think I'm going to use it as a space to kind of play actual playthroughs of games, recorded, not streamed, just playthroughs of games that I really want to try out. I've been thinking a lot lately about how I've missed playing, just like indie games, really anything. Because I love Minecraft. Honestly, I am not sick of this game by any means. But because I spend a lot of time playing Minecraft, I've missed out on a lot of really good games throughout like the past couple years. And I'd really love to use that as a space to try and explore new titles and stuff like that I haven't given a shot before. So Dave the Diver is one of them. It looks super fun, super cozy. Basically, you're a scuba diver catching fish, and then you also like manage a sushi restaurant or something. Sounds right up my alley because I also love like food simulation games. I don't know what it is about those types of games, but I really love them. So I was thinking of giving that game a shot. If anybody has tried it, let me know how you like it. I would love to hear people's opinions on it. From what I've seen, it looks very fun. I've heard it has incredibly good reviews as well. So I think that might be one of the things I'm gonna give a shot soon, for sure. All right, let's grab our bed and let's grab some clay now. My axe is it's not looking so hot. I don't think. Oh, I was gonna say I'm not really gonna need it, but I am because we're gonna have to strip all the wood and stuff. I don't want to break this axe. Kind of thinking. I mean, I could just make a couple iron ones, or I could honestly at this point just go into the mines really quickly, find some more diamonds, make another axe, and do like a quick little repair. Might have to do that, I'm not sure. Or maybe we'll leave it, I don't know. I'll decide when we've got to worry about it, you know? Okay, so I'm gonna grab a couple of those furnaces and some coal because I'm gonna have to burn a ton of bricks and we're gonna have to get a lot of clay from the river. Let's get the 2 furnaces and the coal I've grabbed, except I think I have a little bit more at our mining outpost, which I will take a look at. Did I grab the deep slate? I don't remember. I feel like I talked about grabbing the deep slate, but I did not. No, I didn't. That's okay. Okay, perfect. We needed this anyway. We really needed this. Sounds like every suburban mom or dad when the rain falls. We really needed this. You know what? I'm not even gonna lie. I say that now. We really needed this rain. So good for us. Okay, let's put these down. Boom, some coal in there, some coal in there. Let's drop that there. And some more clay balls in the next one. And all of this deep slate is gonna go here. Oh, don't have that much. We do have quite a bit of this one though. So let's toss that all in here. Some more spruces up here. We're more than good, I think, with wood. Now we just gotta worry about the clay and we're good to go. All right. It's a big old pile right here. Should really be using a door, but I think I'm okay. It's breaking pretty quickly. Grab that. Get some good old oxygen into my Minecraft lungs, and let's go back down. Is something pushing me, or is it just the water? I think it's just the water. I don't know. Oh, yeah, it is. Oh, little breathing hole. Amazing. I'm not gonna break that just yet. Coal. Oh gosh, how do I get out of here? There we go. There we go. All right, let's grab all of our precious clay. And I'm gonna pop that in the furnace real quickly. Yeah, this area is gonna look very cool by the end of this. I'm very excited. All of that. Boom. And we might as well grab a little bit more, I think. Try to set ourselves up as best as we can. Grab all of this. Thank you very much. Alright, alright. Got a whole lot here. I feel like that might be good for now. Let's see. We'll pop this clay in here for now while everything burns. And then let's make some bricks really quickly. Yeah, I think we'll be good with all the stuff that we have, because really we just need it for a rooftop. So like, we do obviously need quite a bit, but we're mixing it with granite so we can get away with a little bit less. So I would say that now that we've got all this stuff, I would say that we're pretty much ready to build. That's the beauty of having all of these things ready to go. We really set ourselves up to be able to build a little bit quicker today. So let's get our deep slate bricks ready. We're gonna do, for the base of it, deep slate. I was contemplating that or cobble with andesite, but I don't know, the deep slate, I've really been into using that as like, for like the structures and stuff lately. I don't know, I'm really into the deep slate right now. So let's start off with that. We're gonna have a base that's like 3, then go like this with a corner piece. Then 1, 2, 3, another corner piece. And another 2, 3, corner. And another 2, 3. So something like that. I feel, yeah, that's the perfect spot, I think. Before I forget, let me quickly torch, oops. Let me quickly torch everything as quickly as I can so mobs don't spawn. This is prime mob spawning territory, let's be real. Okay, that should be good after I get a couple of spots right here. Perfect. Let me snack really quickly. And then I think I've got everything I need in my inventory. We can just begin building this thing up. So I think we're gonna go up for this structure 5 high, I would say, for the base of the windmill. Let me just torch that really quickly. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Gonna hurt my little legs here. No, I'm not. I saved that fall. And we're just gonna fill this in with deep slate. Just a mix between the cobble deep slate and the deep slate bricks. I really like the tiles as well, although I just haven't really used them in my builds. I find that the bricks and the cobble lend themselves really well to like a cottagecore style, although the deep slate tiles look very, very cool. I definitely need to utilize them a little bit more. Can't sleep yet. Any second now, the stars are out, so there we go. And as always, we need some dirt scaffolding. Perfect. And we'll just fill this all the way up to the 5th block. then we're pretty much good for this base. And I think that's perfect. Let me do one more check to make sure that this is the spot. Yeah. This is perfect. I keep saying it, but I'm so happy with how it looks now that it's flattened. Like, that really changed everything up so suddenly. It looks so good. So what we got to do next, I think we can put away this deep slate for just a moment. Let's get all this stuff put away. Whoops. And then the bricks can go too. And now what we're gonna need is a bunch of spruce and a bunch of oak. I think I'm gonna make the executive decision, since we're on a roll, to just make a iron axe so I don't completely burn this out. I'm gonna try to maybe enchant that today if we can. But if not, we have the iron axe that can help us out with this. I just don't want to break the diamond pick, you know? Something's wrong. What did I do here? Huh? This is not right. What is this? Why is it on an angle? What did I do? I see what I did. Oh my gosh, that is so funny. I was like, this looks so perfect. And now that I'm up here, I'm like, this is the most wonky footprint I've ever seen. It looks like I'm doing a diagonal house. All right, well, I completely messed that up. I went in with such confidence that the entire thing is kind of wonky now. It's fixable though. What did I do here? So I did... Oh, I see. You know what? It's because I was just chatting so much while I was doing this. Jeez. I didn't even notice. How did I mess this up this bad? I'm gonna have to, like, replay what I did, honestly. There, that's better. So we basically have to have a block on every single corner and then 3 in between. Can confirm, that's good. I think that means we also got a little bit, we have a little bit more of a footprint to fill in. So let me grab a little bit more deep slate just in case. It's so funny. I was like, something looks so off right now. Just getting so distracted when I talk. That's okay. It's nothing we can't fix. So now that we're at 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. Well, better that it's a mistake in the beginning than halfway throughout the build, and then you're like, what is going on? And you completely messed it up. This is no sweat. No sweat. All right, let's toss this stuff away. Now that we're actually done with it. And then we can move on to the spruce. I also have some slabs back at home, which I want to use really quickly. Just for some flooring in between the base and then the next part that we're going to build. All right, so we got some right here. Let's take these stairs as well, and maybe the door. I think we should be good. Yeah, this is gonna look so cool. Okay, so we went up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, just double checking. After all, we did mess up the footprint, so. Now what I'm gonna do is just pop in some spruce along here, so I don't have to worry about falling through. Perfect. Now, what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use spruce beams and also oak beams to go all the way up. This will be like kind of like the secondary base of the build. But what I'm gonna do is I think I'm gonna put it right along here. So it's gonna be 3 blocks. The outer parts are going to be spruce beams. The inner part is going to be oak. So you're going to get like a really nice strip of oak running through the spruce. I think it'll look pretty cool. So for this, I'm going to go up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is a pretty big fall, but just wanted to make sure I had the block count proper. Whoop. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oops, I think I miscounted. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Perfect. So now we can just go all the way up. Just fill it in like this. Whee! I'm almost wondering if I should scaffold up a little bit more. Whoops. I feel like I should, just so I can prepare so I don't have to fall from a really big height again. Whereabouts? Do I have any more dirt? Yes, I do. Nice. Very nice. Just climb up like this, I guess. That should be perfect. Okay, nice. While I'm here, can I strip all of this? I think I can. I should really do that trick where you hold the axe in the offhand, and then you can kind of like strip the wood as you go. I think I might try that. I don't really do that much anymore for some reason. So let's do that. It'll make our lives a little bit easier. Oops. No, I think it's the other one. Hold the wood in the offhand and then, yes. Perfect. Yeah. That's how you do it. The only problem is with this build, because I'm switching between the two, it becomes a little bit annoying having to like switch back and forth. I actually think it's almost more beneficial to do it the way I was doing before. Just gotta eat really quickly. This whole base is looking real cool. I love it. So happy with it. So another thing that we were talking about in the last video was somebody mentioned in the comments that they would love to see a winter long play. However, they kind of suggested that instead of doing a new world where you start fresh, have to gather all of the materials and like upgrade all your gear from start to finish, they were like, you should just kind of make one in this world, which we actually do have some snowy biome over there. So it wouldn't be too far of a trek, and it would technically, like, it would be kind of its own thing because it would be separate from this base. However, we would have everything in place to be able to more easily build and also build different types of things because we're not limited to what we have. So let me know in the comments if you all kind of vibe with that idea, because somebody suggested that and I was like, that honestly is a great idea. I would love to get a winter themed build of some sort. And I feel like that's definitely one of the best ways to do it. I think we'll open a lot more doors for like what we can actually make if we were to keep it within this world. There's one more piece like right here. There we go. There we go. All right, I'm going to keep this staircase for now. It's actually been very handy. And then all of this stuff needs to get stripped still. Perfect. All right. So that's pretty much done. It's looking good. Looking good. Now I think what I'm gonna do next, of course we're gonna have an entrance to the windmill. I'm just gonna pop that in place now. And I think maybe what we could do next is maybe some trim or the tower. We could probably get the tower up. I think most of these bricks are done. So let's get some of these ready to go. 32, that's a pretty good amount, plus the 28 that we have. We have almost a stack. That should be nearly enough of what we need, I think. Yeah, I think maybe what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start with the tower. So for the tower, what I'm gonna need is I'm gonna need some spruce fencing, which I actually think I have some at the back at my base. I might go collect that. I'm gonna just try my best to use all of the resources we have, just to make sure we go through all of them. Then what I'm gonna need is some granite walls, probably some brick walls as well. Put that aside for now. I'm basically gonna go for a bit of a tower shape for this build. And I want the tower to be made out of granite and brick. Maybe a little bit of that terracotta that we have, but I don't know. I think maybe those two are probably best. Actually, you know what? We've kept in theme with this so far. We should kind of try to maintain that. So I did grab some terracotta. And spruce fence 7, that should be good. I'm gonna grab these as well, and these. And we should be good with that, I think. So I'm gonna need a ton of spruce slabs as well. Let's grab some of this to make... We have a couple here, but I think we could probably do with a couple more. Just never know with the slabs, you know? I always need more than I make, so... Got a little bit of terracotta left. That would be fine. Get a couple more bricks, and then maybe let's turn some of this granite into polished granite. Let's see if that fits with the vibe of the build. I don't know if it will, but it's worth trying for sure. Actually, let's keep this away so I don't use the axe. And then subsequently just break it. I know that's what the tool is for, but at the same time, we've still got one more ep. So if I can kind of manage to like salvage it a little bit, that would be awesome. Okay. So for this one, what I'm going to do is maybe let's fill this in really quickly. And then I think what I'm going to do is try to make it so we have walls along here. And in between the walls, I am not putting a spruce door. In between the walls, we're going to go spruce fence. No, I'm all out. Oh my gosh, I thought I had... Wait, why did I think like... I was like, yes, 7 will work. No, 7 was not nearly enough. We need to make way more than that. The math ain't mathin'. Listen, I struggled with math when I was younger. I mean, I still struggle with math, clearly. It was just never my strong suit. So please forgive me. It's okay if you don't. I understand. All right. Trying to think. You know what? We're gonna need more walls too. Before I get carried away, we need more walls. So let's get a couple more brick. And let's get way more granite. Perfect. We should be set. I hope. No guarantees, you know? Alright, well, let's get on up here. Oh gosh, that's scary. Scaffold up with some dirt. Get the remaining fence there. And then what we're gonna do is we are gonna do another wall. So it's gonna be wall, fence, wall combo. And this is gonna be like the thing that holds up our tower. Alright, perfect. So then, ow. What I'm gonna do is that, just to show you what not to do. Don't do that. Everything is planned. It's not. Can I make this jump? Do you think I can do it? No! Oh, I'm just scared of actually falling, you know? But at the same time, I'm like, I want to prove to myself that I can do it. I can't. I think I'm like getting a little bit too scared. Like I should be able to jump onto that wall, you know? Oh, look at that. I did it. Oh, where am I going? Okay. Okay, we're good. We're good. All right, we need the spruce now. I don't know why I'm whispering. Every time I get a little bit scared, I whisper a bit. I think what I can do is kind of build like this. Unless, you know what? No. I gotta figure out where this tower is gonna go. Like, do I want... I think I want brick and granite to like lay on top like this. And then we have the trim kind of like around here. Let's see if that works. Get rid of that one. I wish I had free cam right now. It's a little bit hard to work without, but... Okay, so I don't know if I like... Can't really explain it because you can't see it. I don't know if I'm gonna like being able to see the bottom half of this granite where the slab is, but we're gonna have to wait and see until I fill all of this in. So let's just kind of send it with the bottom half and then I'll go down and we will look. Oops, no! So let's just toss in this trim. Free cam, honestly, helps so much if you're building, so you don't have to like constantly run down and stuff. I do have that for fabric. I mentioned before that this instance is on Forge this time around, and I'm not as familiar with some of the mods. It might have been available actually. I don't know if I looked. I think I kind of forgot about free cam when I was building this one. So that one got left out and it would have been nice to have. Okay, yeah, so basically what I'm gonna have to do is probably take out that piece right there. I could just replace it with like a slab though, I think, and then it'll all be good. But other than that, I think that's okay. Yes. Okay, we're gonna keep that for now. So what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to make a couple of like granite and brick slabs, I think. We'll just go all granite. You know what? I just realized I probably don't need these with the way that I'm gonna be placing the block. That's okay though, that's okay. We might end up needing them. But I just had another thought actually. So, I was kind of thinking, what if instead of, I know I just made a bunch of these brick walls and granite walls, but what if instead we use deep slate for this part? The reason behind that is because I was thinking I want the roof to stand out and be the focal point, and if you have this underneath, it blends in a little bit too much. So I kind of thought maybe what if instead we use deep slate to complement the bottom? I think that might look a little bit better and bring like a pop of contrast to the top part of the build, especially because it's not that like the spruce and the brick are dull, but if you have two things that like are a similar like warm tone, it'd be nice to kind of break it up. So I'm kind of thinking that might be the way to go. So let's replace those two really quickly. I made a mess over here when I was struggling earlier. All right, well, let's replace all of these. And then let's get in some deep slate instead. And it is nighttime. I am not going to risk it with all of the creeper incidents we've had. Ah! Oh my gosh. I think this has been the theme for this series, was me falling and also creepers. That has been the general theme of this. But you know what? It's been a couple days since we've had our last creeper incident. It's fine. I really should have one of those boards set up. It's been X amount of days since creeper explosions. Knock on wood, one hasn't like destroyed any of our builds yet, but I think now that I've said it, there's a chance it could happen, you know? All right, now let's get these ones taken out really quickly. Perfect. Boom, boom, boom. Nice. All right, that is perfect. Now what we got to do is just build up this part. So we're not going to need these here anymore. Basically what we can do is build like here instead, and you won't see it because obviously the spruce is right here. So you don't even really need, we don't need to worry about, I'm losing my words. We don't need to worry about having a block underneath. That's what I was trying to say. It is, I've been having a day with trying to talk. Does anybody else have those days? Sometimes I feel like I struggle just to find words, you know? It's just like my brain is just not thinking. Okay, so now that we've got all of this ready to go, we got to build the tower up. So what I'm thinking is maybe what we do is we build these just on this level, then we build one up like this. Do I want to go too high? Maybe too high like this. That would be kind of cool. Something like this. Feel like that might be good, and then we can place walls in between to give each little bit like a little bit more height, but a little bit of like just so it's not as blocky. I'm going to use walls. Really wish I had the free cam right now. Also, I'm not really putting in enough terracotta either. We should probably fit in a couple pieces here and there just for the vibe. Whoops. Probably one right here. And then we can go up probably by 2 blocks. I would say like this. And at the very top, you finish it off with a wall of some sort and then a spruce fence. Should probably use my dirt here. Boom, boom. And I think that's good. It's hard to see because we're so close to it. I'm gonna have to go down and take a look. The next time I'm gonna have to look for a free cam in between this episode and the next, because honestly it is very, very helpful when building. I didn't even realize how much I used it until I started building today, and I was like, oh my, like I really do depend on it in my other worlds for sure. So adding these walls in definitely helps create just like a little bit more detail to the build so it doesn't look as blocky. It's nice that these walls came in handy after all, too. All right. Where do I go from here to drop? I don't know why I'm singing it. Oh my gosh, that is a very far drop. Oh, I don't even have any water. Okay, I'm sending it. Ow! My legs. They hurt. My poor little Minecraft legs. Oh, look at that! Oh my gosh. Yes. Just looking at it to make sure. Yeah, I think the walls kind of fill the place of like where other blocks could potentially go. So it looks, I don't know, to me that looks good. I'm gonna scaffold way up so I'm more in line with it. I just want to see what it looks like from a different perspective. Yes, I think that looks pretty cool. I like that. It's not too clunky. I think that's what I like about it, is that it's not too clunky. Yeah, that's a win for me. That's a win. And also the texturing's good. It matches the theme of all the other stuff that we've been doing. So I think it's perfect. So we've got pretty much the structure laid out now. Pretty much what we're gonna have to do is fill in some other stuff, minus the blades, obviously. We're gonna have to put the windmill blade in somewhere around here. I want to see if I have enough wool for that. Let's take a look. Just putting all this stuff away real quick. I don't think I have enough wool, but we can go collect some pretty quickly. Hey. No! Barking! I know what you did. And it was very mean, okay? You're so cute, though. Should we make him our friend? Do I have any bones? I feel like I do. Or maybe I don't. I probably used it all for bone meal. If we get any extra bones, we'll make him our friend. But the thing is, what should we call him? Leave some suggestions in the comments. Oh, look at that line of sight. Okay, this is actually the perfect spot. I didn't even consider this with the pathing. Like having this windmill directly right here. That is so nice. What the heck? Big win. Big win. All right, wool time. Oh, we do need a grindstone also. Wool, we've got 16. I don't think that's enough. I'm gonna take an educated guess and say we need at least like 24 to make a windmill blade. At least. So we're gonna have to go get some for sure. That is okay. We got a nice healthy set of shears. And I do have a boat. So we're gonna drop off what we have here now. Just so we're not dragging it around with us the whole time. And let's grab our bed. Let's just get on out of there on a good old classic adventure to the plains. Just a classic little adventure. I think my boat's over here. Yes, it is. Oh, that looks so cool. Okay, I'm so happy we also pulled the build forward rather than putting it kind of more back towards where the barn is, because then you could see it perfectly here. Oh my gosh. I love it. Absolutely love it. You know, considering we've just had like a couple diamond tools, nothing really mega enchanted, I think we've done pretty well in terms of like what we've been able to build. We have sustained ourselves quite nicely, I would say. Hello, good day. I'm gonna shear you anyway. Even though we're gonna be using white wool, I'm gonna shear all of the sheep because they also are fantastic for things like paintings. So we might as well do that. Also, this is what we were talking about earlier. With the potential winter build, we have some form of icy biome right here. So I feel like we could just set off and do a nice little like winter cabin or something over in this tundra area. It would be easy peasy, and then also we would have so much more of an easy time building stuff if we already have the tools. So I'm kind of thinking that's the vibe for sure. All right, let's find a couple more sheep. Hello? We're at 8 right now. We got a little ways to go, huh? Eat the grass so you can grow back your beautiful coat. Come on. What are you doing? What are you doing? Don't you want to eat this grass? Oh, look at this. Perfect. The Mecca. Give me your wool. Please. Thank you. Can I sleep yet? Probably. There we go. Look at that. I'm getting used to it. Sleeping. There we go. Oh, somebody ate something. There we go. Nice, nice. Thank you. So we've got 18 right now. I want to grab just a little bit more. Just in case. You know, this whole situation would have been a lot easier if somebody didn't eat all of my sheep. Cannot believe it. Cannot believe it. And what am I gonna do because of it? I'm gonna make him my forever dog friend. I'm gonna give him a bone. What is that biome over there? Kind of looks like it's the tundra, but the terrain looks a little bit... That looks kind of cool. I like that. We are definitely gonna have to do some exploring for our winter episode for sure. So we're at 35. Do you think that's enough? I think that might be enough. All right, we're gonna shear you, and then I think I might go home. Oh, what am I doing here? Let's make the jump here. Parkour. And I think we're ready to rock. Let's rock today. I feel like my life, I just exist quoting School of Rock whenever I can. That movie is just very, very quotable, you know? Alright, who's got food? You're not gonna get in trouble. I'm hungry. If you know, you know. That's literally just like the greatest movie of all time. I still remember the day, like, when I was a kid seeing that in theaters. Like, it's that good that I will literally never forget the moment I saw it in theaters. Legendary. Okay, so we've got to make our windmill blade now. So what we're going to need for that is some spruce, and we're going to need some grindstones, probably 4. I don't think I think I grabbed this from a village, which is why I don't have the recipe. So I think to make one, you have to get like a half slab of stone. And I think it's sticks as well that we need. So don't really need this much oak. I'm gonna make a bunch of sticks out of it. Nice. There we go, grindstone. I need Ah, planks. Okay. I typed that in by accident. I don't know what I was typing there. Dear Lord. It has been a morning. Okay, I don't think I need 8. I just need 3 more. Let's be real. I'm just gonna not build the other ones. I don't really think I need any more for decorational purposes, so I think that's perfect. So we need our grindstones. And then what we need next is a bunch of spruce fencing. Or actually, you know what? Maybe let's go oak. Let's make it a little bit brighter, you know? Spruce is great, but we have a lot of it in this build. So it's nice to kind of mix it up a little bit. 39, I would say we actually probably need a stack. Gonna try to be realistic here. That should do, I'm hoping. All right, I think we got everything we need to make the blade. So let's rock. Do I have enough dirt to scaffold? I do not have any dirt in my inventory whatsoever. And let's actually, you know what? Let's drop this bed down again. Boop. Okay. Well, let's just scaffold to the top of this guy. We're also gonna, you know what? Maybe before we do that, just so we don't have a windmill blade in the way, let's maybe add our trim to at least the top part of the build. Otherwise, when we go back to build it, you're just gonna be like, it's gonna be in the way. And I'm gonna be like, oh, can't get there. Help me. It'll just be a whole thing. Just gonna build out a really, really simple trim. We'll fix up all of this stuff after, fancy it up with like adding some lighting and stuff in, but for now we'll just like do the very, very basics of some of the detailing. And we'll do a little bit more after when we have a chance. Oh my. Oh. Okay, so, where do we start this blade? 1, 2, maybe 3 down, I think? 3 down. Oh, 3 out. And then with the grindstones, what I usually do is I think I go like this, just so this little, like, what is that? A handle? That's not a handle. What word am I looking for? Oh my gosh. You know, that thing. Anyway, just this part's sticking out. Words, I'm telling you. I'll tell you what's not a struggle anymore, though, which still kind of is, using hotkeys. At least I'm getting better at it, though. At least I'm improving. Okay, I need to go down a little bit. Oh my gosh, I thought I was gonna fall. I'm so scared. There we go. Okay, time to put the wool down. So I think what I'm gonna do is actually, let me start with this one up here. So I'm gonna go 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna attach it with oak fencing to the grindstone. Go all the way up like this. And then I think that's good. Now this one, we're gonna do the same thing, except we're gonna go down. I sometimes like, this is so much easier to build in creative, I've gotta say. Building windmills, because you're just flying around. You can like make a blade so easily. You're not like, you can keep looking back at what you're doing. But when you apply it to like survival and you're just like teetering on like a dirt block trying to build stuff, it can get a little confusing sometimes, but I'm gonna try my best here. So windmill blade, boom, 1, And then 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. I think that's right. Pretty sure it is. Gonna add the oak fencing to it like this, just for a nice little trim. A little bit of detail, you know, just a little bit. The thing with windmill blades is you can make them like as detailed or as like simple as you want. There's no like right or wrong way to do them. I usually go for pretty simplistic, to be honest. I've seen some really cool ones with like different layers of wool and stuff, but I keep them pretty simple. I think that's right so far, so let's do the other side. So basically what we're gonna do is the opposite of what we did on this side as our starter blade. So for this one, because that one's going sideways, this one needs to go up, if that makes sense, for the motion. So this one's gonna go 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. I think that's right. And it kind of connects to this grindstone too, that's okay. But we're gonna connect it to the bottom grindstone. So basically, the grindstones are always gonna have some form of like fencing touching it, and then the fencing is gonna go up onto the wool. Can I make this jump? I can't make that jump, but I can make, well, I don't even have to jump now. Well, look at that. Is it nighttime already? Why? What? These days are just going by so quickly. Whoops. Think I got it all? Ah! I think I'm good. Gather up all of that. Let me sleep really quickly. I think that's right. Yes. They are all the same shape. I did miss a little piece of oak right there, though. That's okay, because we're working underneath it. I'll just scaffold back up really quickly. Up a little bit higher. Right there. Perfect. Okay, last one. So this one's gonna come out sideways as well. So we're gonna go 1, 2, and we're gonna go down. One, 2, 3, and then down one more. One, 2. I think that's right. I'm gonna fall. It's okay. Little fall never hurt anybody. Except for those times that I have died from fall damage in this game, but that's okay. That is okay. Okay, I just realized I kind of... Yeah, I did make a bit of a mistake, but it's really easy to fix. I will explain in a second. So we're going to toss this right here. So I think I made a mistake with placing the oak fencing on this side. Yes. These should not be joined up like that. Basically, what I was trying to do is like picture this part as the top blade, like the top of the blade. So the oak fence is on like the quote unquote top part of the blade. This one, it's like kind of rusty on the bottom, you can see. So I have to change that to be on the top part. I hope that makes sense. Okay, so we move that, put it here instead. There we go. Now we have, each grindstone has like a piece of fencing like touching it, you know what I mean? So that works. And I think that's good. Yeah, that's perfect. Hi, it's me, Drift, but in post, where I have now realized that the bottom left windmill blade is not right. Yep, it took me until after I made this entire video to notice that it is completely wrong. Am I embarrassed? Maybe a little bit. Am I gonna own it? Oh, totally. Feel free to roast me in the comments about this, because I think it is hilarious. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the rest of the long play despite there being a little bit of a problem with the windmill blade. Hey, it's all about the process though, right? So back to the video, enjoy. It already, like, it basically, it's not done, but like, the structure's there, you know? So we're running around our base. Wow, look at that. The lines of sight around this base are really cool. I'm so happy with it. There are some things we could add to like these areas, obviously. I think I might do a little bit of pathing and stuff. Maybe for our last episode, we'll fit that in. But everything else is just looking really cool. I love it. I'm so happy. Yeah, that looks really awesome. So now that the blade is in place, honestly, that's the hardest part for me with windmills. I actually also did mess that up. I need to join these two pieces up. But the hardest part is done, which means we just have to detail now. And then obviously fill in all of these fields. We have a lot of field placing to do today. That's okay though. Yes. Very nice. All right, so I think what I'm gonna start on is probably the trim for this part. So I'm thinking we'll do something similar to like what we did up there with the trim. Just go spruce. Maybe the back piece will rest a little bit higher as well. Bring it up a little bit more like that. Just to give it a little bit more structure to it. Oh no, can I get through? Yes, I can. Boom. Boom. Whoops. There we go. I'm very happy with how this has turned out so far. I don't want to mess up our staircase just yet. So I will forego putting anything there. Except I do need to put something right there. Perfect. All right, how's this looking? Yeah, that is exactly what I wanted. Very nice. Okay, perfect. So what we're going to do next, maybe do a little... Ooh, what kind of design should I do over top of this? We need to get a door in place first, that's for sure. We'll do just a classic spruce door because I have 11 of them. I really messed up the other day when I was making them. That is okay though. Let's grab some of these spruce fences. And then maybe this. Let's do we have a lot of space above the door, so let's do something a little bit chunkier maybe. I wonder if we could go up a little bit higher. I don't know. Let's see. I think it depends on, maybe if I switch that out to like an upside down stair, it might look a little bit better. I think I've got to make one. I think that's cool. I don't usually build like the covers that high up from the door. They're usually like resting one block below, but I kind of like that. Uh-oh. Oh no. I need to replace that with some deep slate. Get one little piece. Oh wait, there was one right here from the door. How resourceful. How resourceful. All right. Get that there. And then we got ourselves a nice door. We'll look at that. Very nice. So what I'm kind of picturing is maybe doing a couple of windows along the base of the windmill. So maybe one here, here. And then go up a little bit. I'm thinking 2. What if we did one gap and then one here? So this one only has 1 block on the bottom though. Maybe I'll do a 2 gap in between. Like that. I think that's kind of cool. We'll have to change these out to upside down oak stairs. But I'm picturing maybe one on this side and one on the other. Maybe perhaps one underneath this as well. Would look kind of neat. Oh my gosh. The blade is in the way. Can I make it around? Yes, I can. So that was 1 block up. Ah! Can I make it around? You know what? I'm not even gonna risk it. Just messy dirt pillars everywhere. It's fine. Let's toss in some torches on this side. Actually, not in eyesight. There we go. And then last but not least, let's get 1, 2. It was a 2 block gap, I believe. Boom. Perfect. So that's good. We just need to change out our oak stairs above now. And we're pretty much good for the windows. I think I'll fill them in. I don't know what I'm going to fill them in with. Maybe glass. I don't usually do glass for like farm type builds. But this windmill feels like fancy enough, if that makes sense, you know? It's not like very rugged. It's a little bit more regal. If it were like a Minecraft skin, it would have a monocle, you know? So that's kind of what I'm thinking. Okay, I'm gonna go back to the house because I know we have some glass, and I also know that we have some oak stairs there too. Okay, can I go to sleep yet? Nope, not yet. We'll grab our glass. And then oak stairs, we have tons. And sleep, I cannot. Come on, let me sleep. There's stars. I've got to be able to sleep now. Yes. Okay, so we got everything we need. And I think we, once again, are ready to rock. Gonna walk along the path. Oh, look at that. Look at that with the sun beside it. Perfect placement. Listen, I stress a lot about placement in my worlds, and I think this time I really did nail it. Very nice. Okay, just as a precaution, I'm gonna grab oak trapdoors maybe and some spruce fencing just in case I don't like the glass. There is a chance I might say, you know what, that's too fancy. So you always got to have a backup plan. Always. So let's get this popped out of place. Put this one in and then glass. Let's see. Is glass the vibe? Is it too fancy? You know, I've been thinking about it. I'm like, the glass is cool. I don't know. Then it's like almost too much like a house, you know? I do want it to be fancy, but I think I overthought it, and I think I just gotta go... like spruce fencing, you know? It's so classic. out, especially for something like farmland. Yeah, you know what? We're just gonna keep it like that. I think that's the way to go. I overthought it. I got too excited, but that's okay. That's the best part about this game. You can try things, and if you don't like how it looks, you can just change it. You know? It is no biggie. But what is a big deal is I forgot about the ones up top. So let me get these really quickly. Boop. Pop this one here. Boom, boom. And then, last but not least, pop this one out. Boom. I feel like I actually could have made these windows rest one block lower now that I think about it. But it should be okay. We'll take a look from the side here. It really only affects the side ones. I think I like that because I would like to maybe get planters underneath these guys. And then that would allow me to have some room for that. Yeah, I think that's fine. I think that is a-okay. Okay, perfect. So that's done. Now, I think most of the detail might be done for this windmill. Like, most of the structural detail, sorry. Now, all we really have to do is actually detail the thing out a little bit. I actually really like it kind of simplistic the way it is. However, obviously, I want to add some lights, maybe a lean-to as well. So we're gonna go ahead and place some of those things, but I think I'm gonna keep it relatively simple. Before I do that, let me just get some of this stuff. Let me organize the inventory just a little bit. Doop, 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 doop. That's fine. Just looking at what we might need. So I want some lighting up top. Maybe some gates as well for up top. Some more fencing. Then we should be good. Whoa, they were all mooing in unison. Sounded like a symphony of moos. Okay, let's make a couple more fences as well, and then we're good to go. I think I want to make also maybe just a couple of, maybe like one chain, couple chains maybe, to hang some lanterns, and then that should be fine. Leaves, I'm gonna leaf it up after. Let's crawl all the way to the top. I'm gonna have to do this though. I think I'd like to hang a chain from here for sure. Can get rid of some of these that we don't need anymore. What if I did this? Ooh. Maybe? Nah, we could just leave this flat. So I think what I want to do is put a little chain here. Would this be too low? I think so. You can actually see the light outside of the windmill. That's pretty good. And then I want to get rid of all of these guys, and hopefully, I think gates will work in between. Fencing won't, because it won't attach to the walls, but spruce gates should do the trick. Just like so. Yeah. And then if anything, maybe like a couple leaves poking through, but I don't think I'm going to spam too much at the top here. Whee! How is that looking? We gotta go this way anyway to get our leaf supply. Yeah, really simple. But I think that does the trick. Yes. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna grab a bunch of oak leaves and probably some fencing to act as like little planter boxes. And then we're gonna add a little bit, just a few, to the outside of the build, and then we'll be good. Honestly, this thing's gonna be mostly cosmetic, but I think we could also probably get a ladder in to the top of it. We might as well do that, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. So, foliage, let's go for all these dudes. Should be good. Yeah, nice. So what I'm gonna do next, actually, let me make sure I've got the signs. Boop, 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 boo. Got 4, maybe make a couple more. Always end up using a lot of these for decorating. Boop. Get these in our inventory, or our hotbar, sorry. And then we're good to go. I should probably make the ladder next so I can just keep going up and down like that. So I'm gonna just literally line a couple leaves around here. Maybe one here as well. Don't want to spam too much. I think that's probably okay. I'm gonna go very, like, not much at all with the leaves. And what I'll do here is I will start getting rid of all of this stuff. Get rid of all these. And then we can put in our leaves here. I think underneath we probably need some spruce. Spruce trapdoor would do the trick. Which I don't think I brought any. Got some in my chest though. Perfect. Make a couple more. I feel like this actually might be one of my favorite windmills I've built so far. I've done a couple now. Just like various styles, and you know what? I think this one may have come out on top as my favorite. Ow! Also, it feels like it's just really hard for something to not look good in this biome. I actually really love these fall biomes. They look so cool. Alright, we just need to get the other side, which arguably I probably should have just gone around on that scaffolding that I already had. That's okay though. We'll just quickly go up this way and do the same thing here. 2, 3, and then a couple more. Boop. And we're pretty much good. Let's take a look at what we've done. I don't think we need one for the front here, to be honest. I think that's okay. Yeah, I like that. I think that's like maybe a good amount of leaves at the top as well. There might need to be maybe one hanging down because they're all flat to the top of it. So maybe just one more. If we're gonna do a couple of loose leaves, like you kind of have to commit to it in a way. You know what I mean? Because right now, as you can see it, it's like, it's just very patchy at the top. So I think if we're gonna commit to it, we've got to add a couple more. But I don't think I'm gonna do the thing where I usually have them wrapping around the bottoms like that. I will forgo that this time around. But before we do that, I'm gonna make a couple of ladders. I think I'm gonna make an access point to the top of the tower. We might as well, you know? Might as well. Boy, oh boy, our shovel is really running out of steam. I did not bring enough spruce with me, oh my gosh. Well, I brought enough spruce logs, just no planks or anything. I'm gonna have to go make more quickly. I was gonna path some stuff out after. I most certainly cannot use this shovel as a pathing tool. It'll just instantly break. All right. All filled in, good to go. So I'm kind of thinking about literally just getting one straight up the middle, like a ladder. What we can do is we can put trapdoors here to like run the ladder on. Like that. So something like this. And then maybe what we could do in here is... I kind of want it to go all the way up to the center, to be honest. I almost feel like just doing a strip of spruce or something on the inside could look kind of neat. Like I said, just keep it relatively simple. There's not going to be that much else going into this build. Maybe I'll do like a little bit of storage. It'd be nice if we had cobwebs. I don't think I do at the base though. I know we have like a weird spider cave underneath us, but I don't know if that's like something that gives you cobwebs. I'd have to double check. There we go. Yeah, I think the access was a good call. So for these leaves, maybe what we'll do is have them rustle down this way. Something like that, having two there, and then I feel like one in the middle here. Oh, for a second I was like, is it gonna rain? Yes. Yes, it is. I think this is okay. I'll have to double check. I think that should be fine. Okay, let's get down. I have to get a pressure plate there. I think that's fine. Just adding like one or two so it just doesn't look so flat kind of solves it, I think. Yeah, I think that's good. Cool. All right, so that's done. I think now I can get rid of all of this stuff too. And then we just have to figure out a couple more details around the windmill itself. And we pretty much just have to plant a buttload of wheat. And then we're pretty much good. So let me eat really quickly. You know what? I really like this. I think it looks very, very nice. Okay. Let's get all of this stuff away, except not this, and these, and these. And actually, let's just bring back the spruce. Just a little bit. I'm going to start by making a little lean-to on the side of the build. So this will be a space that basically holds just a couple of things for farmland. Let's just say maybe like some barrels and haystacks. Very simple, just adds a tiny little bit of shape to the side of the build. And then on the other side, honestly, I'm not going to sweat too much about like what's going to go here. I think we'll just do like a pile of hay or something, or a pile of barrels. Some will be covered, some won't. It's a dusty old little farm. I called it Regal a minute ago, and now I'm calling it Dusty. I need to make up my mind about this. But I think what I'm gonna do is something similar to what I did with... Oh my gosh, that scared me. I need to sleep right away. Creepers are gonna spawn. Oh my. Jeez. The weather in this game. There's... Okay, hello, sir. Thank you for visiting. Oh, it's like kind of struggling here. Goodbye. Jeez. Keep thinking these sunflowers are creepers, and it's actually scaring me so much. Where did I get these sunflowers from again? Did I get them from the plains? Because I'm like, oh, I would really like to have some throughout these fields. It would look so good. Actually, you know what? Maybe not, because I just realized they're facing this way. It would be perfect if they were facing this way. That would be incredible, but they don't. So maybe that's another thing we'll forego. All right, let's get ourselves another shovel. And then I'm going to start pathing all of this stuff out. Let me just put away a little bit of this stuff, though. All right, let's begin pathing all of this out. So I'm just going to start by doing a classic dirt path. Can I fill this in? I do not have any dirt to fill that in. We'll fix it after. Let's get the path rolling down here. Twist around a little bit. And then maybe come back through here. So this is pretty much all this stuff is in the way of where we want to go, which is fine. Can fix all of this afterwards. Let's just take away some of this stuff. I don't want to wreck it because some of these are the sprouts that I really like. So I'm just going to replant them over here. Here. And yeah, this is going directly in line to where these chests are. That is okay though. And finally, let's just connect it kind of to this path. We're going to take away some of this coarse dirt. And regular dirt. Fill it back in. Boom. Nice. Cool. So all of this stuff is pretty much connected now. Let's do something like that. I think that's okay. Fix that right there. We're gonna have to fix these up too. And I think that looks pretty good. So I'm kind of thinking maybe what I should do next is I should probably just start I want to harvest this field, gather as many seeds as I can, and then also gather as much hay as I can, because then we can make hay bales and stuff like that. Just some like extra decorations, which would look really nice. And then we'll kind of, I was going to say we'll line the path with coarse dirt, but I don't know if I'm going to for this area. I don't know. Maybe we'll have like a little bit of a path running around here. I guess that makes sense. Oops, you would want one to kind of connect to this because it's a little work area, and same with probably around here. Maybe we'll line a bit of coarse dirt around the windmill itself, but everything else, I think I pretty much want wheat like flush to the path. I think that'll be good. All right, so all of that is done. Let's put away some of this stuff. Let's clear our inventory so we can kind of get to work with harvesting as much stuff as we can for this field. This is going to be the biggest part. It's going to take quite a while, but I think it'll look good in the end. So let's get our seeds ready right here. There we go. Let's just replant it as we go along. And I guess since we're just kind of vibing right now, just want to say another thank you to everybody for watching this series. It has been such a joy to make these videos. So much fun. I'm so happy you're all digging it. Commentary long plays are something that I've always wanted to try, but I've always been like a little bit afraid that people wouldn't want to watch them. I was unsure how they would be received, but after like talking to a bunch of you, before I made this, and also a bunch of like friends in the community like Sparkle Egg and Red, I decided to give it a shot. They definitely kind of like gave me some motivation and encouragement as well. So I just want to say thank you everybody for encouraging me to do this, and also for vibing with these videos, because I have so much fun making them. So much fun. I can't believe we've built up this cute little area too. It looks so good. I'm very proud of it. So I'm kind of thinking the plan is like I had mentioned before. Definitely, I want to vibe with this series for as long as we can in terms of getting maybe a couple more winter long plays out of it. So I think until the end of the year, we'll do some more kind of like cozy winter themes and stuff like that, which will definitely be in this world. I think somebody raised a really good point of having all of the tools necessary for a build, so we don't have to start from scratch. And after that, I think we might go either into our cozy long play world, or honestly, because we already have 2 builds from it, I'm not sure if we want to like start fresh or just continue with that world. I don't know yet. Definitely have to see. If anybody has any opinions on that though, let me know if you would much prefer seeing a fresh new world being built, or just build upon the nice seed that we found with the cozy long play. I could do either. I think both are like good options, but like if somebody has is not really so much into the no commentary ones, we do have 2 videos made from that world already, and I totally understand if some people don't dig that style, then they'd be missing out on like the couple episodes before. But if that's not a big deal, then we could do that as well. All right, let's get this fixed up too. So that's all replanted. Missed one there. Also, somebody timestamped me missing a piece of field in the last episode too. Absolutely tragic. Absolutely tragic. All right, so that's all done. We've got a butt ton of seeds and a ton of wheat, which is good because now I can make all of these hay bales. Oh, we're too short. That's okay. Hay bales. Barrels. You know what else I like to do is little pieces of like granite. It looks just like little pieces of like cut stone on top of things. Oh, and also can't forget the infamous lantern. So we can do some here. Whoops. Boop. And something like that, with a little piece of granite on top of one of them, and maybe a light in behind just for a little glow. And on this side we could do like a big old pile of stuff. Ooh, maybe because this part isn't like, you know, like covered and stuff, we could have it look a little bit more overgrown with some leaves. I think that could look really cute as well. Put some into the ground like that. And maybe some little rock piles on top like that with the lantern. And I think that's pretty good. Nice. All right, very minimal decorations. I think that's good though. I don't want to overdo it with this because honestly, I like it as it is. I think it looks really cute. If anything, let's just add our coarse dirt and then we're pretty much done. And then we just gotta send it with this field. Absolutely send it. Coarse dirt. I put it right here. Well, some of it. Don't I have more? Or do I not? I think I have some back at the starter house. Yes. Would you look at that? We gotta go to sleep too. All right. There we go. Got like a whole stack. Nice. And I made it to bed in time, not too early. Look at us. Oh, that scared me. Oh my gosh, sir. You scared me. Whoa, what is that? Pink daffodil? I don't even have any emeralds. Oh, cattails. Huge clover petals. You actually have cool stuff. But you're just gonna trample all my crops and stuff, and I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Sorry. It's just... I don't know. I'm sorry. Please don't judge me. Okay. Let's get this party started. And by party, I mean placing coarse dirt. Just line the edges of it, I guess. Nothing too fancy. And then from here, I was kind of thinking, I was like, do I maybe want some oak leaves to kind of line the pathway? Or do I want it flush? I don't typically do flush. I typically do like fencing and stuff around, but I'm kind of like, maybe this time I just want to keep it just really simple, you know, very, very simple. Just have the crops all the way to the edge, have it border. I think that would look nice. I don't think we got to go too fancy here. Sometimes it's nice to keep things a little bit stripped back, you know? So I think the task at hand now is just to kind of make sure we've got water everywhere so everything grows properly. Now, I do have to cover up these guys. Oh no, it's spilling. That's okay. It's not really making any noise. I'm trying to think. I'm like, how do I want to cover them? Sometimes I do like little hay piles and stuff in between. We could cover it with maybe some like trapdoors or something as well. Maybe a mix of all that stuff just to give like, ooh, maybe some rock piles too. So we will add some features to this field. Just a couple, just to hide some of these water patches. You all gotta go. You all gotta go. I think I'll thank myself if I do all the water patches first. And then I can just place the leaves down. Or not leaves, the wheat. Sorry. There's always going to be some patches that you miss. Definitely, but I'm going to try my best to cover a good surface area of it. I think I want to go all the way out here too. Whoa, look at this toadstool haven. I think what I'll do is I'll line... I'm not going to line the paths with leaves and stuff, but I might line the paths, or sorry, the cutoff point with the wheat field with something like rocks or leaves or something, just to give it a nice little end point. Maybe I should make a couple water buckets? I don't know. What is the most efficient way to do this? I feel like the most efficient way is to just do it, you know? Don't question it. Or maybe I can make another one up here. I think that might be efficient, you know? And you get the 2 water buckets. Bada bing, bada boom. Oh no. Okay, I am accidentally flooding this. This has to be repaired. You can hear it. Yikes. Yikes. Make it stop! Please! I promise I'll fix it. Okay, I think I stopped it. It's definitely gonna happen there. Oops. No! There we go. Is that one making a noise too? There we go. There we go. We're fixing up the patches. I knew that would happen eventually. Can't have that. All right. Should we till some of this land and see what we get? I feel like we should. I really love on these biomes, like the transition from like the really like golden orange to the green. Like the gradient is actually so beautiful. This is a very, very nice mod pack. All right, let's go. I think it's time to plant some of these seeds. Looks like all of the land is hydrated. It's glowing. Okay. Got a little bit done. We're golden. We're golden. We're good. Honestly, the more we plant now, the better, because then we'll have more to harvest. Because I honestly do not think we're gonna have enough seeds. Probably not. This is a pretty big field area that we have to cover, so... Okay, I think maybe this spot might need a little bit more as well. Just a bit more water. Probably like right there. And let me make a new little water bucket area. Probably over here's the next patch we're gonna do. And I need to fix this for sure. I need to fill up some more water for a couple patches over here, and then I need to go to bed. We're getting there, though. Once it grows in, it's gonna look very nice. I think maybe just like one over here. Just so I can make sure that these will get hydrated as well. We're in this done pretty quickly, I would say. Really don't have that much more to go. Alright, we still got quite a few seeds left. Oh no. I gotta like try to fill this in. Otherwise it just looks like a gap. You can see it. There we go. There's nothing like a wheat field in this game, I swear. I find this is what makes the biggest transformations in Worlds. We did this in my chill survival a couple months ago, and it completely changed the way our entire area looks. It's absolutely wild. It becomes such a big focal point, I find. There's also a lot of ways you can like kind of arrange the wheat fields as well by adding like bales of hay and stuff in them, but also like what I usually do is add like lavender. We were experimenting with other different types of fields where like we had a melon field that had some lavender in it and like drip leaf. It looks so cool. I think this one I'm gonna keep a little bit more traditional, but yeah, there's a lot of things you can do to them to like kind of enhance them in a way. But also there is nothing wrong with a classic traditional wheat field as well. Sometimes that's really all you need, to be honest. I really love adding details to my builds and like all of my areas and stuff, but also sometimes there are, I guess like maybe there's like a time and a place for like very simplistic things as well. Like I also do think that stripping things back can be really nice too. And it's all dependent, right? And it's all dependent on your style as well, I find. All right, I ran out of seeds. I'm gonna have to get more. Luckily, we have a couple of fields here. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this field. I don't know if I'm gonna keep it or what. Unsure. Might keep it, honestly. Alright, we're gonna have to tap into some of this stuff as well. Which kind of stinks because it's not all grown back yet. Plus, we're gonna have to replant this right away. But it's gotta be done. Maybe in the meantime, while we're waiting for stuff to grow out, actually, we could add a few decorations around the area, you know? Like fill in some of these with some leaves, maybe a couple rock piles, just to make use of our time. Yeah, I feel like that would be the best bet. All right, let's figure out what we could add to this. Also, I just want to take a quick little look what this looks like. It's all green around it, but you can kind of get a picture of what this is about to look like. I almost feel... Okay, yeah, good. I already started filling this in. I was like, I feel like this layer's got to be wheat, too. The one above can probably be left as is, but definitely that one needs to be fixed up. This is looking pretty cool. Pretty cool. All right, let's get some decorations in the meantime, and we'll figure all that out. Get some birch trees as well that we can replant, perhaps. Probably around the back to frame this up a little bit. Like, I would say the birch would be best in a spot like over here. One over here would be kind of cool. I think it should grow on the soil. Pretty sure it does. And we gotta get some leaves and stuff. All right, so one of the things that we can do is little piles of like stock over top. Oh, I forgot my slabs. That's usually what we can place over top, but not get rid of the water. Let's go with spruce. And we can also fill these in so we have a proper path. Something like that. So, for example, to cover up like this one, that won't get rid of the water. We can have like a little barrel here. Pile like this. This. Just something super simple. It doesn't have to be anything too big. Oh no. I hate when I stomp on a field. It is the worst. Something simple like that is good. We could also do another thing that we could do is like rock piles. I don't think I have. Do I have cobblestone? I don't think I do right now, actually. Since we're done with this deep slate, I'm gonna bring it back just to kind of clear our inventory out because I might have to get rid of these chests to finish up the pathing. So let me go grab a bunch of stones. Toss this in here really quickly. Slate. And the variants. Alright, various stones. I don't have many in here. I know I've got some back at the base, though. And stones. I'm kind of running low on stuff, though. Huh. That is okay. That'll probably get us a couple piles, but we are really running low. So maybe in a couple spots, like right over... Ooh, honestly, one would be perfect up here. A little rock pile. We need some more trees, too, in this area. But we'll worry about that once we have a couple more saplings. But for now, what we can do is place one of these down. So let's go cobble. Andesite. There's really no, like, big rhyme or reason for how I place these. Maybe something like that. And then behind it, we could do a couple of leaves as well. Like that. With a little lantern on top. So you can do like little things like this for your wheat fields. So we've got like little storage piles. Little rock piles. That one looks pretty cool. And then once you scatter all of those throughout, they all kind of build up. And they're just like little pops of interest within your field. Now the rest of these ones, if we don't even want to do that, we can just waterlog them with leaves. That's usually what I do so I don't fall down into the water if I'm running around. Just quickly place stuff throughout like this. I would say probably not overdo it with the decorational pieces and kind of fill most of them up with leaves. I don't want the field to look too busy. There we go. Oh my gosh, I cannot place this one. Hello. There we go. Perfect. Oops. You know what? That's fine having like a couple of like leaf piles popping out as well. I actually like that. That's kind of cute. So maybe we could even kind of top one off right here as well. Have one like that. Yeah. That's cute. Okay. So what I'm thinking is maybe we'll do a couple more around here around the back. So maybe, oh, I completely forgot to fill these up too. The trees are kind of, the focal point for this area. So I'm not going to worry too much about getting like too many decorational pieces here. However, probably like maybe a rock pile right nestled right in the corner here could be pretty cool. There we go. And then on top, we could probably just put a cobblestone wall. And I think that one's good. Uh-oh. And I would say, did I not finish adding water to all of this? I don't think I did. I didn't even start. I got distracted along the way. With what? Couldn't tell you. I don't remember. Classic. That's okay. We'll finish this patch up real quickly. Add maybe one more little barrel pile with some hay. And then I think that'll be pretty much good to go. Oh, look, we have another wolf friend. Hello. I don't think we necessarily need to do this field. I'm pretty sure we ruled out against it when I was looking at it. This was the one where I was like, it doesn't need, yeah, I don't think it needs it. We'll take one more step back just to make sure, but I'm pretty sure this was the last space. And I would like reach it to about here, I would say. So maybe one more area of water and then we're good. Yeah, I think that's good. Okay, so one more little pile of stuff. I think in this corner would look really cool. Could probably do a bunch of hay. Some barrels again. Let's get this set up right here. Pop down a couple pieces of hay. Maybe a barrel here. And you know what? That's perfect. That is absolutely perfect. No notes. We don't have any lanterns, but also I don't think it really needs it. We've got some lanterns strewn throughout. I think that's fine. That's looking real cute. So let me look over here again just to make sure that field is our stopping point, and then we could till everything, and then pretty much all we need are the seeds. Yeah, I think with the reach of the wheat, that's gonna be enough. That'll definitely be enough. Then we've got to just get some along here, and we're pretty much good. Let's pop our decorations back in here so they're not clogging up our inventory. And let's get some of these planted. Or sorry, harvested. Oh, the one thing I forgot was adding the leaves to the rest of the water piles. I'll have to grab those in a second as well. Let me do that before I forget. that should be a good amount for now. Let's get some of this stuff covered up. I don't think we need this big patch anymore. Do I have any dirt on me? No, I do not. Let's just grab 2 pieces really quickly. 1, 2. Perfect. Cover those up. That one can be a little bit taller. Oh, that was unintentional, but hey, let's do that as well. Why not? And there we go. All right, now we can begin tilling this as well. We should be good to go. Oh no, I accidentally broke that. It's okay, we had 1 leaf left. Just can't do it again. All right, final inspection. So I tilled out some of this as well. Might have to just do that little piece, and that's pretty much it. That's all done. We just need to fill it in with seeds, and we're pretty much good. The last decoration I'm gonna add is I'm gonna grab a couple more of those birch saplings and let them grow in. And then we're pretty much done with this field. Once it's fully grown, it's gonna look actually so good. So good. All right, foliage. Do I have any more? Yes, that's yellow autumn saplings. I think that's the right one. Let's grab like 4. So that pile's right there. I don't want to like ruin the sight line of that one. So I'm just gonna plant a couple trees maybe behind that for this area. I think that's really all it needs. So I planted one over here. This I don't want to disrupt the sight line. I think that's good. These ones grew and they actually look really cool. So I think I'm happy with that. All right, now let's get to seed planting. Out of seeds again. That's okay. Most of these fields are kind of growing in. So got lots of wheat to choose from. Ooh, I forgot to put leaves in this one. I keep forgetting. I'm kind of out of leaves though, I think. Oh no. That's not good. Gonna have to go grab a couple very, very quickly. We'll go on the other side over here. Just so we don't wreck any of our landscape. And let's shave off a couple of these. Let's go. That probably gave us a healthy amount. Let's see, 45. 45. Whoa, that looks cool. Look at that, we got ourselves a windmill. Very, very pleased with this build. All right, now that the windmill is like kind of in place. Well, it's in place. Now that it's like pretty much fully built, what has everybody's favorite build been so far in this series? Let me know in the comments. Which one? I actually think, This might be the one for me. I think this one has taken top spot. I think before that, the mining outpost was one of my favorites. I really like that build, especially with like the little mining entrance in between the tower and the house. I think that one's been my favorite so far, but I don't know. This one just kind of hits, you know? Gotta retill this. I think if I just place these seeds on it, they won't, it'll just keep it tilled. Pretty sure that's how it works. Boom. There we go. Okay, that's pretty much done, I would say. How far do I want this to go out? I don't really think I want it to go out too far. I'm thinking, if anything, I intended to build maybe like a little dock to the water or something. Let's just build out a path here to kind of help separate the field here for where it should end. That always kind of helps visually. We just really need to get rid of these chests now. Okay, so this is pretty much done. Awesome. We just gotta wait for it to fully grow in. I mean, it's almost there. It's very, very close to being grown in. Maybe in the meantime, what I can do is I can start moving some of this stuff back so we don't have like a ton of stuff like clogging up this area, and then I can fix the path up a little bit. I think that would help. All of this wheat can just go in here with the cows, honestly. We had extra seeds all along, and I didn't even know. Oops, what am I doing here? There we go. Yeah, let's get rid of some of this stuff. Gonna patch this up really quickly. Didn't want the coarse dirt to like really hang off the edge there. Looks a little bit better if there's like just a bit of dirt surrounding it. There we go. Okay, we're just about done with some of the chest organization. Some of it might get a little bit cut up in post, just because it's kind of just me silently going through all of the chests and stuff and then organizing it. So it's not super exhilarating with a bunch of chest noises and stuff, but either way, it's getting done just because I really want this pathway to be done, so we have a better idea of what this area looks like once everything's grown in and once all of the things are cleared off. I think it's gonna look amazing though. Honestly, I've said it so much, but I'll say it again, that this storage has immensely helped me. I see the light with keeping things organized now. I used to just dump everything into random chests. No more. No more. This has been delightful. Let's put bricks under. Not that. It goes here. Excellent. And look how close we are to being done. Decorational. Boom. Let's get that put away. And then I think we just have a couple more things and we can break those chests. And then we're done. I think really all I have to do is add a little bit more like barley and stuff to the part of the path like right here, just to make it look a little bit nicer. And then pretty much that's it. I can't really think of much else that needs to be done. Let's get this part all fixed up. like that. If anything, oh no, I broke one of those clovers. Oh, that's so sad. How tragic. Very tragic. I need some spruce for this. I think if anything, we'll add a little bit of stuff to here. Not fields, but rather some more of this stuff, for sure. But I think that's looking real cute. And maybe some coarse dirt, actually. We'll bring some of that back and reincorporate it into the landscape. Yay! This is looking so cute so far. I'm so happy. That I need to fix up. I think I'm just gonna... I was gonna till it. I just don't think it really needs to be tilled. I'm just gonna get rid of all of that stuff there. Very close to finishing up. All right, let's get this last little bit of stuff put away. And, oop. We've got wood. We've got not dirt and sand. But we do have glass. And a little bit of wool. And let's get this stuff put back to foliage. I'm gonna pull some of the foliage out because we need that. Ferns don't really need. Reeds, no, it was barley. Oh, I only have one. It's okay, we can find some around. I think that's pretty much it. Oh yeah, the coarse dirt. Of course. Of course. We'll make some as well. Nice. All right. So, little path, and then pretty much done. Look at how far this has come today. Look at how far it's come. So, I'm thinking like maybe, I mentioned before, kind of just like adding, if anything, just a little line of leaves around here. Just to kind of separate the area a bit so you don't get that line of dirt. So that should be good. This is fine. I would leave that. I forgot my spruce. Oh no. Fix up the path here a little bit with some coarse dirt. Just finishing touches, you know? As of right now, this spot doesn't look as blended into the landscape as this does, and that's because we're missing the things like clovers. And just a couple cute little things to add. We don't even really have fencing here, and honestly, I don't think it really needs it as long as we place down just some of this stuff to keep it looking like alive, you know? So maybe I'll pluck a little bit of grass from here, maybe a couple of these ferns too. Oh no. And shears, bring them back. Gonna take some barley from around here. Where did I find it last time? It was around here, I think. Honestly, I'm almost tempted to go back to that giant pumpkin patch because of all those clovers and stuff. I know it's so extra and we are so close to being done the build, but like, come on. Come on. It'll look so good. I feel like, okay, if we go to bed, we could swing it, you know? We could swing a little trip. Why not, right? We gotta go the extra mile. I would say. Also, I've gotten rid of most of the sunflowers. I'm just gonna bring this one a little bit closer to here. There we go. Let's go to bed really quickly. I can't go to bed. I keep doing that. Why? Why do I keep doing that? Put that away. Okay, I'm gonna go get the spruce. You know what? Pack this up. By the time we get back to our house, it will be bedtime. I can sleep there, grab the spruce, and it'll all be good. All be good. Oh, the stars are out. it is time for good old sleep. And we are gonna grab the spruce before I forget. Put a little bit of this dirt away because it's clogging up our inventory. Go bedtime, and then head on out. Oh, we should probably grab the boat. Should probably grab the boat. Where did I put it? Oh, I think I left it over by the windmill. Because we used it earlier, didn't we? What an eventful day we've had today. We have done quite a bit of a transformation to the farmland. And it is looking super good. Yes. It's awesome. All right, let's pop down these little spruce pieces before I forget. Boom, boom, boom. And you can turn into some oak leaves. Very nice. Oh, and also, before I forget, let's just like get rid of whatever's going on here. Oh no, I only have coarse dirt. Ah. Okay, I'll fix this. I will fix this. We're literally just gonna have to spam this with grass again, so it's no longer like flat looking. Totally fine though. All right, let's get in our boat and go get some cool stuff. Wait, where's my boat? Oh, there it is. I was like, why do I keep missing boats? What is happening? All right, from what I remember, it was down this way. Down this river. And then we could like cut across here, I believe. We took the long way around that way before, but I believe if we go this way through this passage, then we will hit the pumpkin area. Something like that. It is certainly very pretty here. Yeah, I have my bets on just going this way and then coming across something. Some big old trees up in this area. Maybe along the way, shave a couple of oak trees, because why not? Okay. Whoa! Oh, wait, no, I have been here before. I was like, I've never seen that. I'm pretty sure that is the way. I'm pretty sure we saw these trees and we're like, what are these? And then came across the pumpkin patch. I hope. I hope. Because if not, then I'm going the wrong way and I'm just going to be really sad. Me get lost? Pfft. Never. Never have I ever been lost. I don't get lost in this game. To be fair, in all seriousness, I actually do have... See, look, it was right there all along. I do have a decent sense of direction. IRL, at least. Told ya. Told ya. Honestly, we could probably, like, do more of a diagonal cut back. I feel like our place is more in line with going that way. We did a little bit of a loop, you know? Alright, what's going on here? We got clovers. Got little tree things sticking out of the ground. Ah, here we go. The clover mecca. I don't know where I got that barley from, though. I actually kind of forget. But boy, oh boy. We got lots of these guys. There were also the little, like, clovers that were closer to the ground. I don't remember where I got those from either. Because these are just the big dudes. Which I really like, but it'd be nice to have smaller ones as well. Just don't know where they come from. I think maybe they might come from... There was a forest nearby that had... It was like an older looking taiga area. Maybe, just maybe, it comes from like that area instead. Yeah, because all of this, these are like reeds, no barley. Methinks I gotta go that way. Oh wait, no, they're right here. Look at this. Yes. I think these are like one of my favorite plants that I've found in this game. Yeah, just the small clovers. Sorry, these are sprouts. I keep calling these clovers. These are the sprouts, and these are the clovers. Look at how cute they are. They're actually so perfect. I mean, to be fair, the cherry petals kind of look like that now, you know? Like, isn't that magnificent? Okay, I'm all out. Yeah, I think I have to shear them. I'm all out of shears. Could make another set, but I think we're good to go. All right, let's just try going this way. Let's see what happens. I hope I don't get lost. I don't think I will, though. I think with the way that I've wrapped around, if I go... Oh my gosh, that sheep scared me. This way? I should hit, theoretically, hit the river at some point. Whoa, big old cave. Big cave. Okay. I feel like I'm getting close. You know, I just feel it in my bones. It's gotta be the way. This has gotta be the way. That's gotta be... Okay, no, never mind. Never mind. Am I lost? Without direction? Oh. Okay, I think I'm by that forest I was talking about before. That had like, it had some like old, like fallen trees and stuff. Oh no. Why did I do this to myself? Wow, so much for me being like, I'm so good at direction. I'm the best. I know I'm nearby, I just don't know exactly where. I think I've got to go this way. Because I do remember hitting up a spruce forest to collect spruce. It did look something like this. And also you can see I have definitely chopped down some of these trees. I think like the key is just going, yeah, these are the, are they the fir trees by my base? I'm pretty sure. That cow is just sighing at me. He's like, bye. See? My base. Look at that. My base. My base. My base. It is there. Told ya. Easy peasy, you know? Lemon squeezy. Okay, got lost a bit. It's fine. It's fine. We don't have to tell anybody. It's nobody's business. Let me make a couple more shears so I can just get some of these ferns. Whee. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the back over here and around. And before I forget, I'm going to fill in this field so it doesn't look so bare. You know what? These clovers would look so good right here. Oh, amazing. Some sprouts. Can't go wrong with those. A little bit of grass here and there. You know? You know. Alright, definitely time for the sleepies. Go to bed for the night. And in the morning, we plant sprouts. Alright, let's get this party started. Clovers, sprouts, a dash of fern, a little bit of grass. Some more clovers, some more sprouts. A little bit of sprout here and there. Another one. Can't go wrong. And finally, before I forget, the toadstools. Look at that. Yes. Okay, you know what? That actually looks pretty cool. I can probably take just like the slightest bit of barley from this area. I feel like this was just here all along and maybe I've been moving it around or something. Maybe that's the case, but I swear I saw like a giant field of it somewhere too. I don't know. I'm gonna have to go back in my other videos and see what I did with it. Oh, that is so tragic. Yeah, I think this is looking real good. Let's see. It's pretty much all grown in. Just want another view. Just gotta wait for just the few. It's the thing with the wheat is if it's not grown in at all, like it's so green. It contrasts against the wheat. It doesn't look that good. So it's just like, we gotta wait. We gotta wait it out. That squid. Rip, buddy. Rip. Well, I say I waited out a couple minutes or however long it takes and I will be back. I won't be back. I will immediately like edit it together. So the next time I like face like this way, you'll see that it's changed, okay? In 3, 2, 1. Okay, well, I'm in a completely different spot because that did actually take a long time. As I kind of expected. No. That wasn't going to be done in time. So we still have like 2 little pieces of wheat that won't grow. I don't know what their deal is. It's just taking a long time, but it's pretty much done. Let's scaffold up with some coarse dirt real quick and take a little look-see at what we've got. A little look-see. So that's pretty much it. I think it looks super, super cute. Like, look at that. That is just like, yes. Very, very pretty. I'm super happy with it. I think that this has completely transformed the area, especially around different parts of the map now. So I would say, like, let's just go over here. Let's see. I just really love how this has added like something with a lot of height to our area again. It's like the watchtower. It's something that really stands out. Like, you look from over here, it looks very, very nice. I'm super happy with that. I think it complements the barn very, very nicely. So cute. Even from over here, you can see just lots and lots of field. I did go a lot more minimal with the field than I usually do, but I'm still very happy with it. I think it looks like Like, it just really stands out, especially with all the fall colors. I didn't want to do too much. And then, of course, when we walk around the base... So let's go over here and do a quick little walk around. And just take a look at all of the little points where you can see the windmill. I'm very happy with it. I think it looks super cute and it's made such a transformation. Plus, it also kind of has framed out one of the endpoints to our base now. I think the enchanting room kind of did that over here. You've got like a little shape over here. And then finally, we need to build a house somewhere within here. And the whole area is going to be a little bit like more mapped out, if that makes sense. But even just being able to like walk down a path, you know, glance over and you see this right off in the distance, I think that just looks so cool. I'm very, very happy with the placement. Like, that is awesome. So then when you walk down the path, of course, we've got a winding path all the way down. And then you hit that windmill right there with like a ton of fields around. And I just think it looks super cute. I am very, very happy with how this turned out. And what if we do like a little vantage point up here? What do we got going on up here, you know? What does our base look like from the windmill? Let's see. You can see our little mining outpost off in the distance. It's a little hard to see because I guess, you know, you really can't see anything because of these blades. These blades are really blocking a lot. But hey, it still looks super cute. I'm very, very happy with it. We've got our little area over here. Got a little house off in the distance, our barn. Very happy with it. Now, there's maybe like one final thing that I want to do. I know I said I was done, but there is one final thing I want to do, and it's what I saw when I was like walking around up there. I want to add just a little bit of a frame to the fields, just like I was talking before. I had mentioned it before. Framing up fields can really help kind of give an endpoint to them. Sometimes you can like kind of naturally, there's natural endpoints if there's like a hill or something, but just a couple spots that need to be touched up. Just a couple. I also really wish that we could have gotten sunflowers in there, but they would have faced entirely the wrong way. And in the end, it wouldn't have looked right. Would not have looked right. So we've got a couple of these left. That should be okay. Yeah, I got some shears too if I need them. Which I probably will. Let's shear up a couple trees. Should probably chop this down, otherwise it's not gonna look nice. It's gonna be very sad looking, you know? Alright, we got at least a stack. Now let's go over here. So I would say the water is a very natural cutoff point, but we've got some stuff around here that could probably do with a little bit of leaves to help landscape it. Oops. Don't need them there. And then I would say this is a natural cutoff point as well. So we've got that all framed up. Looking good. And then I think maybe on the other side there might be a couple spots as well. What was that noise? That was slightly terrifying. Only slightly though. I would say maybe around here as well. So we got that. This tree kind of cuts it off as well. I would say something like that works well. Yeah, I think this is looking very nice. Very, very cool. Yes, I'm very happy with that. It's looking very fresh. The one last thing, right in this pocket. I didn't get... Oh my gosh, are you okay? Jeez. We just need one more little pile of something there. Probably do a rock pile. I keep saying I'm done with things and then I just go back and add some more. That is the life of me though, being like, it just needs one or two more things and then we're good. I swear. And then 20 hours later, I'm still here. Okay, let's grab a couple of stuff like this. And then maybe, just maybe, do we have any more barrels? Ooh, maybe I used them all. Oh wait, no, barrels I hid in here. Barrels. Foliage. Was it food? I don't know where I put any of those. Oh wait, the wheat I put into the barn. Okay. I just need to make one more thing, which is some lanterns. Boom. Good to go. I was gonna say I was gonna add like another tree, but I think, like I said before, adding trees to this could be a little bit iffy. Just because it might kill, like it looks a little bit better if it's flat like this, I think. With just little pops of a couple little details here and there, like these like piles of barrels and stuff that we've got going on. Definitely gotta grab the hay. Then on top of this, maybe we'll put a chest like that. A little light. Don't block the opening of the chest. We'll put the light there. Then maybe in this corner, just a couple leaves. Looking good. And then in this one, I think maybe a rock pile. So we've already got the leaves here. Might as well leave them. Might as well leaf them, am I right? Ha 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 ha. The worst part is I don't even think I'm gonna cut out that dad joke. I'm just gonna leave it in. And if people, you know, if you cringe a little bit to it, that's fine. That is absolutely fine by me. All right, we got a pile there. Oh my gosh, again, sir, you're scaring me. Please leave me alone. Like, what is your deal, dude? Get out of here. Oops. Did not mean to do that. I meant to put leaves there, but I guess I don't have any more. Maybe I can just, like... I'm gonna walk this way very quickly to avoid the wandering trader, mostly. Because there are no oak trees here. Oh, no. Where are the oak trees? Where are they? There's one. Thank you. Did I not fill this in? For a second, I was like, what happened? What is this? Who could have done this? I got scared. Oh, wait. Is this where I was gonna build? No, no, no. That's just like a different patch. That actually really scared me. I'm not gonna lie. Oh my gosh. I feel like I've seen way too many scary movies. I was automatically picturing like the movie Signs. Now, where did I put the other patch then? What's going on? I didn't rip up that much for this. That makes no sense. Something fishy's going on. I thought I made like a little patch right here. Oops. Maybe I didn't do it yet. do something like that. Keep it nice and simple. Sir, if you trample my crops, I'm gonna be so sad. Oh wait, no, this is the area that I actually meant to do. That's why. Okay, just another little patch like that. I think that's pretty cute. Maybe one more back here. In this mysterious patch that I probably just didn't fill in. Let's be real. That's so funny that it scared me that bad. There we go. Keep the rock piles fairly simple. I think that works. Then I guess maybe what I could do with the remainder of this stuff is probably just stash it away in here. Just do like a messy little pile of stuff. Nothing too fancy. It's just a little windmill area, you know? There, I think that's good. Cool. All right, well, I think that's pretty much done. Hey, dude, you are literally, oh my gosh. Sir. No, not what? No. No. Uh-oh. Oh, no, I hit him and he trampled my crops again. Oh, this is just a mess. Stay away! Get- Oh no! Oh, I'm just causing more destruction. Oh, come on. This is brutal. This is brutal, man. Okay, well, just gonna have to patch this up. And forget that ever happened. Oh dear. That was something else, wasn't it? Alright, well, I'm gonna put all this stuff away. And then we're going to take another look at this once it's morning. Because it is sleepy time anyway. Okay, let's put all of this wherever we can. Get all this away as well. What else do I have? Dirt. Perfect. All right, let's go to sleep. Alrighty, now let's check this out one more time. Now that I've made a couple of alterations, nothing too big, but just a couple more details, you know? Just a couple more details. Yeah, I think just a few more patches here and there have kind of helped break it up. I love a very, very classic field, but there were little bare patches. Couple of bare patches in the front here that needed to be fixed up, I think, and I think that helped resolve that issue. I think like it also depends on what types of fields you're using. Like, I don't know, if you have something like a windmill, it is nice to have a couple things scattered throughout. You don't always have to, but I think it's just like a nice little touch for the area. It just brings a little bit more life and I would say like height and stuff, but it's not totally necessary. I think they're still beautiful without adding all of that stuff. Another big thing that I love are the trees. I think that looks really nice too. And of course, walking through it, it just looks nice. I love it. I love a good wheat field. It's very simple. We kept it very, very classic, but I think that's okay. Just basically helps keep the focus on the windmill itself. Same with the interior, it's not going to be used or anything, so having just a couple barrels and storage scattered throughout to make it look at least a little bit used is nice. I don't even mind that there's torches in it, to be honest. I was going to replace it with lanterns, and I was like, honestly, torches kind of make sense for a build like this, you know? I feel like it makes sense. So yeah, that's pretty much the windmill. I mean, I would say it's done. I love it. I think this has definitely been my favorite build we've done so far. For sure. I think it's just like, especially with what it brings to the area, like even back here, it like you can see it, you know, it's a statement piece, I would say. It looks good from all areas of this base, from where you can see it, and yeah, I think it just completely transformed the farmland today. Super, super cute. Love it. Very, very nice. All right, well, I guess with all of that, that's gonna be it for today's episode. Thank you so much, everybody, for watching. I really appreciate it. I had so much fun building this today. This has definitely been my favorite build so far. Let me know which one you like best as well. I would love to hear from you. And after that, I think we have maybe one more build left in this world. And, well, before we do some winter activities as well. So the fall bit is going to come to a close, but I think we're going to try to do a winter long play. And yeah, so I guess with that, I will catch you all later. You all take care, and thank you so much again for watching. Bye! Oh my gosh, I can't believe I did not notice this grave error I made with the windmill. I am crying. I went to go edit the thumbnail, and that's when I noticed that it's not right. This one is not right. Oh no, I was having a day yesterday apparently. Well, I'm gonna fix that right now. Well, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I really messed that one up. All right, let's fix this really quickly. We go 1, 2, 1, 2. Gotta get one more over there. 3. And then we should go down one more. I can't believe I completely did not notice that the entire episode I made this. Okay, I think it's fixed. This is the funniest thing I've ever done. I cannot believe I didn't notice until I was literally in another program making a thumbnail for this. All right, let's go to sleep really quickly and then we'll take a look at this. Yep, she's done. She's perfect. It's amazing. I fixed it. You saw nothing. Okay, bye.